All right, so we're going to talk about setting boundaries. If you're working out at home with kids, chances are you're probably going to have to set out boundaries for yourself and for your kids, and how that's going to look. So I love it working out with my kids, and I love it when they join me. Lots of times they don't. Lots of times they do. And sometimes when they do, it can get really frustrating. So I have to kind of know my body and where I'm at as to what is going to work for me. So sometimes if they're hanging off of me, it can be dangerous. So that's where I'm going to set a boundary and be like, no, mom needs you to go over here and do this beside me. Or, sometimes it's just really frustrating in my body where it's like, stop hanging off of me. So then it'd be like, no, this is too much for mommy's body, for mommy to experience right now. So I need you to, carry your own weight, or I need you to go play with your sister and build that puzzle, or I need you to go eat this snack. So there is zero problems with setting these kind of boundaries. If it gets too frustrating at all with your kids, then try a different time or put on a show. Some great tips are just give them lots of snacks, put on a show, get them started on some kind of activity where they're gonna last a long time. Playing independently, do it during nap time, do it during bedtime, do it in the morning. Those ones don't really work for me. Never have. Like early in the morning or late at night don't really work for me. So sometimes it's nap time, sometimes it's with the kids, just depending on how I'm feeling and how that's going. But always stand up for your own boundaries. If you love them working out with you, that's great. If it sometimes gets frustrating, then set those boundaries and be like, yes, I love it when you come and join me, but I need you to do it this way. I need you to not hang on to me, and I need you to do it with this weight because we need to keep each other safe, or we need to, whatever the reasons are, it's totally fine to share with them. So setting up those boundaries with the kids is super important. And then setting up boundaries with yourself, and this is more in line with, trusting yourself and how you talk to yourself. So be like, if your workouts are starting to cause you anxiety because it's like, oh, this is too much. How am I going to get it in? I'm freaking out. I can't get it in. I'm stressed. This is stressing me out. Then we need to set back your goals. And we talked about this a while ago. But if it's causing you more anxiety or more stress trying to figure out how to get them in, or you're thinking about it too much, then it's time to reassess your goals and say like, maybe this season of life, I can't do what I thought I could. And I'm going to reel it back in and do a few less workouts or shorter workouts or that kind of thing, because when we do not want our workouts to be costing us extra stress mentally, if that makes sense. If the anxiety load is increasing, then we want to look at what's underneath of that and why it's like that and adjust accordingly. Okay. We're in this for the long haul. We're in this to create a lifestyle so that you can stay focused, so you can, work out some negative energy, so you can be strong and healthy and chase after your kids. And we want this to be a lifestyle so they can grow up and be like, this is how we care for our bodies. This is how we look after our bodies. This is something fun. Looking after our bodies is fun. And we have this healthy relationship that we're modeling for our kids. So that is what we want to stay the number one priority. So if it starts costing us physical pain at all, we need to cut back. If it starts costing us mental pain at all, we need to cut it back. If it's costing us emotional pain, where it's like, you're getting too frustrated with your kids, you're getting too frustrated with yourself, and it's like, oh, why am I not making more progress? Why am I not moving faster, losing more weight faster, all of these things? Then we want to start taking a look at what is underneath those things. So if you have any questions in that area, we can definitely go deeper in our Sunday evening calls. So bring me all your questions. We'll talk soon. Bye.